We're joined by Furman head coach Bob Ritchie, Mike Bothwell, Jordan Lyons, and Clay Mounts. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach.
First of all, I'll give Wofford credit. Thought they played really well. They've dealt with a ton of adversity here down the stretch of the regular season, and played well last night, made a lot of shots, and continue to shoot the ball well today, shooting 40% from three. And I thought they were the more physical team. I thought, obviously, you look at the rebounding margin, to beat us on the boards by 16, it's hard to win games in tournament settings like that. And just not as clean as we needed to be for whatever reason. Offensively, we had 6 assists, which really isn't us. But, still proud of my team. And, displeased with some things on the box score in terms of how we played. But I love these 3 guys to my left. I love my whole locker room. And we're going to be back here, and we're going to have a great night in Nashville here coming soon with this program. We'll lose Lions, unfortunately, but we'll have the whole team back, and we should have plenty of motivation next year to get back here and get over the hump here.
Coach, it's been tough first halves against Wofford this year. What is about this team and this matchup this year in the first half for you guys offensively? Obviously, you held them to 23 in the first half. You were right in it, but another slow start offensively. Yeah,
I wish I could answer that. I'm a little bit perplexed by it myself. I thought our team was loose for the week. I thought our practice prep was great. We hit every shot in practice drills. We shot the ball really well this week. We played with a ton of energy. The guys seemed ready to roll in the hotel. I thought all the conversation was correct. I thought the preparation was great. But we came out and, we looked a little timid. And you can see by the ball movement. I mean, for us to have 6 assists in a game, it's just not good enough. And, it's not how we play. We want to be closer to a 20-assist team. And they did a good job, and they forced us to go to some open ball screens. And, we attacked the rim there. We got to the rim a little bit, but we couldn't get the ball movement that we like to. And, the game usually goes to the aggressor. And that's in every phase of the game, right? That's in transition, how hard you run the floor. It's how hard you hit the offensive glass. I mean, we missed a lot of shots tonight, but we only got 2 of them, right? And so at some point, whatever it is, whether it's mental, whether it's obviously they've got a lot of tradition. Those guys have won at a high level. And, they didn't have quite the year they're used to this year, but still historically they've been really good. And, it's just one of those things we got to get through. And I don't know. I got to do better, right? I think when you look at all the opponents in the league, for whatever reason, offensively, we got to do better there.
Just describe the degree of difficulty of being in a 1-bid league and having 25 wins when a majority of the leagues that rank this high in the nation, you're playing basketball in the NCAA tournament. Just talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the reality of the situation. If we're at a high major, we're just sitting here and hanging out and going to go get our meal and move on and figure out what seed we are. But that's not the reality of what we're in. So none of that matters. Like at the end of the day, we all know the deal. And the deal is you got to come up here and you got to play your best ball for 3 days in a row. And my job is to get this program where we can come do that. And right now I haven't done that. And I've got to be better. And so, maybe I've spent too much time worrying about all that. Because at the mid-major level, the facts are you got to go and you got to win. And, same thing with Northern Iowa yesterday, same thing with Loyola. I mean, all kind of people all over the country, we all have to deal with this. And none of us like it, right? But at the end of the day, it's what the system is. And we've got to be better, and we've got to get over this hump. But, only one team's going to win it. And that's the depth of the league. I mean, the 7th seed in our league beat North Carolina. So, that's the depth of the league. Only one winner is going to get out of here. You're going to deal with You're going to deal with 5 more losses through this tournament, or 4 more losses through this tournament. And so it is what it is. I don't think we're too much worried about all that at this point. This team's hurting for not playing our best on this night.
Clay, can you describe how hard it is to play with 4 fouls, which you and Noah and Jalen had to do a good bit tonight down the stretch? I mean, you obviously you feel the need to stay in there, but you can't defend like you're used to, and so much of your offense is predicated off your defense taking chances and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly tough playing in foul trouble. You want to be aggressive. That's our game plan. We want to go in the game, pressure the ball, be aggressive. And playing with fouls, you have to pull off your pressure a little bit and just, it can get in your head a little bit. make you frustrated at the refs, but you just got to keep playing.
Jordan, just describe tonight. Obviously it was a tough night for you guys, but how just encapsulate your Furman career, what it's meant to you as a player, and just to be a part of a program that's won. You're the all-time winningest player in program history.
Yeah. First off, it's my career here is not over. I still believe that we'll be able to play after this. So I'm not going to be quick to say my career is over. But I tell everybody this. These have been the best years of my life, and I just told the team in there before we came in here. Obviously this is tough. It sucks. It's disappointing. We all feel like we could have done better. But sometimes when hard things in life happen, you gotta sit back and put some things into perspective. And as the lone senior, I didn't do a good enough job leading my guys out there, and that's something that I'll have to live with. I just didn't. I didn't do a good enough job of just having my guys out there just free and ready, and that's on me as the lone senior. That's on me as the leader. But this place means the world to me, and being a part of this program is one of the biggest blessings that the Lord's ever given me. And the fact that I was able to put this jersey on, and I've been able to represent this university and this basketball program, it's truly been an honor. And a lot of people say that, it's easy to say that, but that really comes from the bottom of my heart. It's been the biggest honor and privilege to represent this name on the front, this name on the front of my chest. And I was also telling my guys in there, obviously, it's tough. You never want to lose, but the relationships that the Lord has blessed me with my coaches and my players, at the end of the day, is more important than anything we could ever do on the hardwood. And that's really tough to believe, and it's really tough to acknowledge that in the tough moments, but that's real. And these guys are my brothers for life. And win or lose, NCAA tournament or not, the relationships that I've been able to build in this program are more valuable than anything that we could ever do on the court together. And I'll have that with me for the rest of my life. And I'll be able to cherish these guys, and I'll be able to love these guys for the rest of my life. And just that in itself, it's such a blessing from the Lord that I constantly am thanking Him for guiding me here to be able to play for such a great program. And when that day comes for this program, because it's coming soon, you best believe 23 will be the biggest and most happiest dude in the world. And that's because I was able to come here and be blessed with such a great situation. I was able to go to war with guys every day that just love each other and love this game so much. And the game's paid us back in a lot of ways, and you can never forget that. And we still got ball to play. And I was telling those guys, man, we still have legacy we can create this season, and we got to believe that and be 100% into that. And we still have so many things we can do. Coach is just telling us, we play in a postseason game. If we win one game, that's the most wins in school history. Like, whether it's an NCAA tournament or not, like, that's something to get up for. That's something to be thankful for. That's something to be motivated for. And, I believe in this group. I believe that there's still more on the table. And I'm just blessed to be a part of it, man. And I really, truly mean that, man. The Lord's put me in such a great situation here with such great people. And, it's been such an honor to represent this university and this program, and something I'll forever be grateful for. I love these guys and love this program with every ounce of my heart. And, that's something that I'll be thankful for the rest of my life.
Coach, it is a 3-point game at the half. I'm sure you go in with a plan in the second half. You have 4 fouls in the first 2 minutes. That kind of, I'm sure, shook up your plan a little bit. but you're able to weather that storm and come back and take the lead. Was the situation where mentally you almost finally got over that hump, and then you had to like refocus and get back to doing what you do best? Or
I mean, we just had to decide as a group that there were a lot of things not going our way, and we had to try to win anyway. And it's come out of halftime 6-0 on the fouls. They throw a flagrant on us. We got guys in foul trouble. Doesn't matter. Like, we got to go try to figure this out. And that was the discussion. That was the talk. We got to control what we can control. And we thought there was plenty of time in the game, and there was. And we made a run. Some shots started to go down. We started to get aggressive to the hoop. We got some stops. And then we got up 3 with about 11 to go. And I remember we got 3 pretty good looks, and we missed them all. And then give Stump credit. He got cooking, and we lost him a few times. And that was when the game was in the balance, right? We missed some shots that could have gone down but didn't. And Stump came out there hot. And missing shots can be contagious. Making shots can be contagious, and that's why the momentum can swing like that. But give them credit. They bounced back, and then we had another fight, right? We had another. We clawed back in again, but just couldn't get over it. And I don't know. It's obviously at this point in time it's frustrating, but that's one thing you walk away from. We didn't play our best. We weren't physical enough. But this team didn't quit. This team did not quit. And we gotta keep working. We gotta stay motivated. And I know they will. But yeah, it was tough coming out of the gate. We felt like we had made 1-3, and we felt like, hey, let's get some stops. And then next thing you know, obviously it was kind of going uphill for us.
That's all we have time for. Thank you.